Hello guys, how are you? It's David. Uh, Today I wanted to speak. Sorry, I look like shit, but it's like late and I'm very tired today. So I wanted to talk about today's torture. I actually started to make another video about an attack to the genital area, uh, but I realized that YouTube would take it down anyway, so I was like, whatever. Uh, Today I was nervous anyway, because I'm stressed, but it's mostly because of the fucking constant synthetic telepathy and voice to skull torture. Uh, but also I can feel that there is some Morgellon or some nanoparticles that are replicating or something. I don't know what's the right word, but the torture, the voice to skull, the inducing stress synthetically is so whatever nanoparticle and Morgellon you have in your body, it would spread faster. That's the whole point. Because they know that soon I go to London, that I go back to Hungary. They know that police has my case. They know that I'm in court. They know that I'm kind of working with a lawyer. So they do anything and everything, especially the people the criminals in Hungary and in London, because they obviously want to, hold you back from getting justice or getting help. This is normal, unfortunately. But today was so fucking stressful. I know other targets, other TI victims have the same, because I saw your videos where they stress you out so badly, especially in those times when you should focus on something, but you cannot because they trigger you. Like they microwave into my genital area so badly that is so painful. It feels like they're ripping you out from the inside. This is typical military psychopath sadistic bullshit that they do, and this is only to keep you to from taking legal action. But they can suck my dick because they are too fucking late. And but obviously they keep trying. The main thing in these secret society bullshit and human experimentation and directed energy weapon attacks and weapon testing and biopharma testing is that they use you until organ failure. So they use you, and when they're done with you, they have to make sure that you die from natural causes. Those are cancer, heart attack, stroke, what else? Oh, an accident that they orchestrate, obviously, or suicide, which is staged. Like if you see in my previous videos, when you have graphene oxide in your body, in your bloodstream, they can trigger that from inside, so they can make you look like you committed suicide. But in order to do that, they have to make you look crazy first. So they trigger you all the time when you're in public. Like today, I was at a place, and they triggered me so fucking badly that I was shouting. I was shouting out loud because I couldn't take it, right? And then I realized, fuck, they're doing this because there are cameras around me, so they would see it, at Intel or military or whatever the criminals that they pay to watch me, they would see it and they were like, oh, that's a dangerous person. Or they're like, okay, finally, yes, finally, we can trigger him now, we can go and get him, now we can make him look crazy, and then when we kill him, we can make it look like suicide, right? But you are too fucking late with that shit. Too fucking late. I'm already at court. Police already have my case. Everyone I know knows what's being done to me. So you can suck my dick, you military motherfuckers. Even now, they're gassing my room as I speak. I can feel that something's going in my mouth that you cannot see in the camera. Do you think I give a shit? You fucking psychopathic criminal motherfuckers. These are the I know military as well, but and these are the typical these big fucking guys, the special forces. Yeah, we are the defense. We are secret. Wow, we are the man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, but actually, what they are is fucking serial killers. Their brain have been fucked clean by the CIA or MI6, and lower than the military. But obviously all of this comes from the secret services, and to them it comes from higher above, whoever pays the secret services. uh yeah, so today it was just so bad, like I could barely, like, today I was shouting all day. I try to control it. It's not because I'm crazy. When I'm around people, I'm normal. But when you get the voice to scar, and at the same time, they fucking trigger your fucking genitals. I just want to fucking kill. That's all I want. Just want to, not everybody, not people, not I'm not I'm not, I will never go and just beat up someone, or no, 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 just the people who do this, just them, nobody else. But obviously that's the point, that you cannot see them. We don't know if you're a victim who they are, or sometimes you kind of do know, because it's not too hard to find out, to be honest. uh but when you don't know, but you still get the triggering, the attacks, it makes you crazy. And I talk so many victims, especially when women are being treated the same way, like all day being triggered so fucking badly. And this is so typical of war crimes. This is, I know military as well, but it is disgusting. These are not soldiers. These are fucking serial killer, sociopath, fucking psychopathic criminals. Sorry, that's not a word that I said before, but now it is. I made up a new word. Maybe it is psychopath. They like to torture women, they like to humiliate women, they like to rape women, and now they have this fucking bullshit remote control, body area network, so they can rape a woman from the distance. It's fucking disgusting. These are not soldiers. These are pussies. These are fucking criminal murderers. Nothing as a soldier is supposed to be. But I would ask, where do you get your founding? Where do you get the money, or who tells you that, okay, there is this innocent guy, he was already tortured for a long time, he was probably implicated for some bullshit, he was put in an experimentation program. Now you have to go and trigger him and give him voice to sky and synthetic telepathy to the point where he would act out in public, so that you can target him even more and physically, which happened in London. And then eventually probably you can kill him or whatever. I would love to know who's the fucking criminal who should be in a death row, who give these orders, and the payment for this. Because obviously you have these fucking psychopaths who are too fucking bored and useless to do anything else with their fucking lives. And so they, yes, bro, I'm gonna kill them. Yeah, bro, you're right, bro. Fuck yeah, bro. These fucking mentally degraded pieces of shit that I fucking hate. Obviously, there are people like that, but who pays them? Who gives the funding? And who is the person? There has to be a bridge, because these are black programs. These are illegal programs, but they are government funded. So they are running from budget that the government has and gets from international, how do you say, not support, uh, when a country gets like money for a project or something. I can't remember the word. uh, so they get the money, but I there has to be a middle person who takes the money from, for example, in the UK, when they do urban housing. That's one of the avenue where they laundering money, and they pull the money into these fucking programs. That's one of the thing in London. I don't know in other countries what they, but in every country they get funding from the EU or from another whatever. They get the money and they spend it on fucking global genocide. This is what they fucking do. They infect you with all kind of horrific shit and then they target you for it. I would love to know who is the person in the government who approves and put their signature on this when they know exactly what it is. And when they know that there are children, women, and innocent men on this fucking list. And they obviously lower down, they're bullshitting every idiot, every drunk, drug addict, mentally unstable, any idiot that they can find in the land, they're gonna recruit them or use them to torture the victims. I experience this every fucking day, probably. And other people too. This is blood on their hands. Not that the military cares about that, because they don't give a shit. But, before you had to go to another country to rape and kill women and children. Now you are so fucking comfortable because you can do it from home, from your phone. Right? But that's not a soldier. I'm sorry, that's not a fucking soldier. That's just a criminal psychopath. Yeah, so that's kind of my today. Uh, but I try to function. I try to ignore and refuse and all that. But it's it's hard. It's hard because when voice to skull comes from the outside, so it's a beam that hits your the back of your neck or your inner ear or the bone in your head, and then the bone is gonna conduct sound, and your brain's gonna turn it into speech. And that's annoying enough, but synthetic telepathy happens inside your brain. So it's like it's people thinking and talking from within your brain. It is extremely excruciating, and then at the same time they do chip torture in your body, in your whatever, in your, I don't know, genitals or stomach or brain or heart or whatever, and the two together at the same time. Try to live like that. I would make these fucking soldiers just live like that for a week. I'm pretty sure no one would ever do these programs again because they have no fucking clue what it feels like. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of for uh, today. Uh, and just when you would sit at home and try to figure out who's doing it. I mean, you don't even have to open a book or even go to Google. Just have to think who's psychopath, who has the weapons, who has the money, and the military, the mafia, the secret services, and that's it basically. And then obviously the companies and whatever higher up, but the founding is always government funded because none of these people would do anything unless they're being ordered or paid. And that means that there is a database in the NSA in the US that has all of these people's names, addresses, phone numbers, and every single detail about them, right? So NSA is blood on your fucking hands if you don't stop these people, knowing damn well that they're murdering innocent people.